What's up, Street Thugs? Brigg here, and we've got a Dark Melee Fiery Aura Brute. Let's go ahead and jump right in. We'll kind of go over the breakdown of the stats here. As you can see, I do have the fire defense where you want it. It's 47.37. I tried to get it a little bit down, but every time I took a little bit off, it ended up taking too much off. So I ended up putting it right back in. And then, of course, you got the overkill 90% fire resistance because it is Fiery Aura, and you're going to cap that with as little effort as possible. We'll go over the powers here. We have Smite, Shadow Maul, Siphon Life, Dark Consumption, Soul Drain, Midnight Grasp. And then for Fiery Aura, we have Fire Shield, Blazing Aura, Healing Flames, Temperature Protection, Plasma Shield, Consume, Burn, and Fiery Embrace. And then we're going to jump over here to our power pull sets. For leaping, I have Combat Jumping. For speed, I have Hasten and Super Speed, so you at least have some sort of travel power. Concealment, I took Stealth, Grant Invisibility, and Invisibility. Again, mule powers for fire farming. For leadership, I took Maneuvers. I did not take Assault on this one. And then for Moo Mastery, I took Moo Lightning, Electrifying Fences, and Ball Lightning. Now for your Incarnates, I took Musculature Core to capitalize on your damage. I did go back and forth with the Alpha Agility because I wanted to see if I wanted to get more endurance out of it. You did get a little more defense. As you can see, I didn't need any more defense. So this one, I had a balance between, do I want more recharge rate or want more damage? I chose damage because my recharge rate is already super high. Okay, and then over here too, we'll skip Judgment this time. You don't need it, it's your call. For Ageless Core Epiphany, for your Destiny power, again, it's for your endurance. Over here to Reactive, I took the Resistance debuff as well as the Fire Dot, and I chose the one that you got the bigger chance for the Fire Dot. And then for Hybrid, I took Assault. We're gonna jump up here to the powers. I did not put anything in Smite. There's, if I had more enhancements, I would, but I did not. So we're going to skip Smite, go right to Fire Shield. Same setup I usually do for my farmers. I went with Aegis, which is the Resistance Endurance, Resistance Recharge, and Resistance. And then, of course, I put the Steadfast Protection for the 3%. Come down here to Blazing Aura. I took two of the Superior Unrelenting Furies. For this one, I did take the proc, as well as the ADER, the Aider, the Accuracy, Damage, Endurance, Recharge. And then I added 4 of the Obliteration damages. Now, I took these Superior Unrelenting Furies for that 4% damage boost. And then over here for Obliteration, I took 4. You also get a 3% damage boost as well as a 9% accuracy boost. But as you can see, I took Obliteration damage, accuracy recharge, accuracy damage recharge, and then the ADER, the Aider. Come down here to Healing Flames. Again, I took the 3 Aegis. All 3 that have the recharge, and that is for the 3.13 defense towards fire. Come down here to Combat Jumping. Something I did a little different here. Usually I max out Combat Jumping. I have the Luck of the Gambler, and then I'll have 5 of the Red Fortunes for that extra 5% of recharge. I did not do that this time, so I just put this Combat Jumping in there. Not necessarily a mule power because you are going to get a little bit of defense. Combat Jumping isn't much defense. I like Combat Jumping for the free mobility. So if I jump and I want to switch directions, I can't, because if you don't have Combat Jumping, you're going to jump and you can't do anything until you stop, which I hated. I always get Combat Jumping, so it gets just a little more mobility. Then down into Shadow Maul, I took 5 of the Armageddons. Did not put a chance of fire in there. If you want to do that, it's up to you. And of course, for this one, I have the 15% accuracy and the 10% recharge. The 10% recharge is what I'm really going for. We are way over the mark on 4% recovery and the 6% resistance fire cold. I would have loved to maybe take a different enhancement set, or even took the regular enhancement sets. So like for the winter sets, maybe not attune them. But the problem is I was losing a lot of other stuff that I really needed. So I ended up just saying, screw it. I'll just lose the 4% recovery and the 6% fire resistance because I'm getting other stuff in there like the 10% recharge, which I wanted to keep. Come down here to Temperature Protection. Again, like most of my temperature protections, I got the 3 Aegis for the 3.13 fire defense, as well as the Gladiator's Armor for that 3% defense as well, overall. Super Speed, I just put a blue in there. You are going to max out your speed, so no reason to even put anything in there other than blue. That way you can keep it going at all times. Stealth, Mule Power, got the Luck of the Gambler in there. Plasma Shield, 3 resistances, does not matter. As you can see, I do not even have it on. That is your call if you want to run it. You probably won't have an issue with endurance. That's your call. And again, this one is for the 3.13 fire defense. Come down here to Dark Consumption. Again, I have 2 of the Superior Unrelentings. Again, 4% damage. You can probably notice I have a pattern here. I'm putting 2 of these in 3 different powers to gain 4% damage each, which gives me 12% damage boost. So I am taking advantage of that 4% for those first 2 enhancements. I'm losing the rest of everything else, but I don't really need anything else. Superior Unrelenting is a really good one if you were planning on tanking with this character, because then it has a I think the 6th one. Yeah, it's like 6% resistance for everything, but I'm not using that. I'm using this for fire, so I'm just going to take the first 2 and then benefit off that 4% damage. And then I have 3 of the obliterations, and that is for the 3% damage. So again, I'm getting 7% damage boost just from this one ability alone. Come down here to Consume, Superior Avalanches across the board. Come over here to Grant Invisibility. Again, Luck of the Gambler, and that's all I'm using it for. I'm not running Stealth on this character. If you wanted to run it, it's kind of overkill. There's no need to run it at all. If you find that you are under 45% defense for fire and cold, you can run Stealth, and it will put you over the edge even when you're fighting. Come down here to Invisibility. Again, Luck of the Gambler. Drop down here to Soul Drain. Here's the other 2 Superior Unrelenting attuned for that 4% damage boost. And again, the 3 obliterations for that extra 3% damage. So again, 7%. And this one, I did take the damage recharge, the accuracy damage recharge, and then the accuracy damage endurance recharge. And for this one, I took the damage endurance recharge as well as the accuracy damage recharge. I was trying to balance those as much as possible. You can see here, my damage is way over, recharge is way over. Those are my key ones I want to get. I do want to get accuracy as high as I can. You can flip those if you want a better combination, but you are getting some accuracy boosts from different powers to help you out so you're not missing. But if you want to switch up, entirely up to you. Remember, these are only guides. You can do whatever you want to with them. Come down here to Burn, the 5 Superior Brute Fury. I took everything but the Aider. And of course, you get the 4% damage all, as well as the 10% recharge. Huge bonus. Come back up here to Maneuvers. Now this one I did keep like I normally do. So I do have the Luck of the Gambler, and I do have the 5 of the Red Fortunes. That does give me a 2% damage boost, as well as the 5 recharge. Of course, I would get that for combat jumping, but not putting that in combat jumping allowed me to get a bunch of other stuff that I didn't have before. And I ended up gaining like an extra 7 or 8% of damage by not taking the Red Fortune and the other one. So it did benefit. Come down here to Hasten, just 2 recharges. Moo Lightning, I got Superior Winter's Bite. That's for, you do get the 6% resistance fire cold. Whether it's getting it from this one or another one, you are going to be capped at fire resistance, 6%, and then a 4% recovery, which again is capped, and then 5% fire and cold. That's the big one right there. Come down here to Electrifying Fences. You got the Ragnarok. Did not take the chance of knockdown, took everything else but that one. That's probably your best bet because you don't want those knockdowns to stack. Come down here to Ball Lightning. I took Superior Frozen Blast, all 6 of them. Move down here to Siphon Life. Here I got Superior Blistering Cold. Again, all 6 of them attuned. And then come down here to Midnight Grasp. For that one, I got 5 Hecatombs. And then for Fire Embrace, I got 2 recharges. For health, I have Numinous Convalescence, the Regeneration Recovery, and I have the Miracle for the plus recovery. And of course, stamina, I just have the blue. That's the Dark Fire Brute, designed for fire farming. It will do a lot of damage and it will recharge really fast. You do not have the constant aura like you do with the Rad Fire, but you're going to be relying more on burn anyway. And of course, you have Ball Lightning and Electrical Fences. So this is going to do a lot of damage. It's going to burn really quick. It's going to move really quick, and it's going to have a super high recharge rate. It'll definitely get the job done. But if you have any questions or suggestion, please let me know in the comments. I did make a Stone Dark Brute, but after I made it, I went, uh-oh, did he want a Dark Melee Stone Armor Brute? Or did he want the Stone Mallet / Dark Armor Brute? I feel like it's the Stone Armor, but I haven't found out yet. So I do have that made. I will be coming out that soon. I might just do one on each of them. But if you guys have any questions, let me know. Thank you guys so much for your support. We're almost to our goal. Please remember to subscribe, like, ring the bell for notifications, share it with your friends if you can. Thank you guys so much. I will see you again soon. Stay golden and take care. Bye-bye.